The woman you choose to be the mother of your child is the biggest decision of your life. Don't take it for granted. Now available in paperback and Kindle, All About Marilyn. Learn all about the struggles of a faded former teen sitcom star in this absolutely fabulous 5-star screenplay. Get All About Marilyn in paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com today. Actress Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Jackson, got extremely upset about his girlfriend wearing an extremely revealing outfit to an Usher concert in Las Vegas. Now, Keke Palmer recently just gave birth to Darius Jackson's first child, and now that she had recovered from the pregnancy, decided to have a girls' night out. And as part of that girls' night out, she decided to wear an extremely revealing thong bodysuit, which revealed her buttocks, and wore a sheer black dress over this thong bodysuit to the Usher concert in Las Vegas, where Usher is having a residency. Now, as Keke Palmer was in the audience for this concert, Usher decided to ask Keke Palmer to come up on stage, and she decided to have her sing a few bars with her as he serenaded her. Now, Darius Jackson got extremely upset about learning about Keke Palmer wearing this outfit and being on stage with Usher, and got upset about this whole situation that he went on social media and said, "We live in a generation where the man of the family doesn't want to see the wife and mother to his kids showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is." Now, while Keke Palmer's behavior was extremely inappropriate and disrespectful to Darius Jackson, the big problem here really isn't Keke Palmer. No, the problem here really is Darius Jackson. Now, what Darius Jackson made a mistake on was not going out here and going to social media. No, his big mistake was going out here and getting involved with Keke Palmer. Now, Darius Jackson possibly had an idea in his mind that Keke Palmer was going to be the sweet girl that everybody knew from Aquila and the Bee. Unfortunately, he hasn't really taken a good look at the behavior of Keke Palmer in recent years, because had he gone out here and did his due diligence as related to looking at the behavior of Keke Palmer, he would have seen that Keke Palmer was not a woman that you could go out here and consider to be wife material. Now, back in the day when Keke Palmer was a part of movies like Aquila and the Bee and shows like True Jackson VP, many men could see her being on the road to becoming somebody's wife. Unfortunately, in recent years, Keke Palmer has sadly been corrupted by ratchet women like Issa Rae on shows like Insecure. And as she was working on the set of shows like Insecure at the side of guys like Darius Jackson, sadly, Keke Palmer has been corrupted by the values of feminism. And as she's become corrupted by the values of feminism, Keke Palmer has not grown up to become a sweet girl. No, she's grown up to become quite a ratchet woman who basically shows how little respect she has for men, and she shows how little respect she has for the father of her child by going out here and wearing a revealing thong bodysuit exposing her buttocks and wearing that sheer dress over it, basically showing how little respect she has for the man who she says she wants to be reflected from. Now, Darius Jackson's big problem here is the fact that he, again, did not do his due diligence as related to Keke Palmer. And if he had done his due diligence, he would have easily seen that this is not a woman that you would want to go out here and build a family with, because this woman basically has not gone out here and shown respect to men by showing respect for herself. Because had he taken a minute to take a look at many of the videos Keke Palmer has participated in, like going out here and twerking and shaking her backside that was revealed before he had gotten involved with her, he would have realized this is not a woman you would want to consider to be a wife and a mother. And even Darius Jackson has to really think about things because he never really considered her to be wife material. Because if he had considered her to be wife material, he would have proposed marriage and not gone out here and had a baby out of wedlock with her. So when I listen to Darius Jackson, it sounds like he's really confused as related to the woman he has gotten involved with. And the main reason why he's confused as related to the woman he got involved with is because he did not get proper male life skills or male survival skills as related to learning how to go out here and get involved with women. No, because he did not understand that there is a vetting process as related to getting involved with women. He just got involved with Keke Palmer, I believe, because he was spellbound by her celebrity status and the fact that she was a big star paying attention to him, and because he was in his feelings about the attention he was receiving from Keke Palmer, he wasn't thinking critically about the woman he was getting involved with, because had he been thinking critically about the woman he was getting involved with, he would have thought twice before he further pursued Keke Palmer, and he would have also been thinking more about his values and his role as a leader of a man before he even started talking to this woman. This was something that I had to learn way back when I was about 13, 14 years old, and I was going to places like Park West High School. And as I was going to Park West High School, I had a lot of girls stepping to me. And as girls were stepping to me, I knew that I had to take a minute to just sit there and read most of these girls. And how I learned to read these girls was not just to listen to what they say, but I also had to listen to how they were saying things. Because one of the big mistakes that a lot of dudes go out here and make is they go out here and they just get so caught up in their feelings about a girl or a woman paying them some attention that they don't listen to this woman. No, they don't listen to the words that she says, nor do they go out here and hear how she's talking to him, because how she talks to you is the first action you have to read. Because if she's talking to you and she's not showing you respect in the way that she's talking to you, that means that she's just not really into you like you think she is. Because again, guys are so caught up in the attention that they're receiving, they're not reading this woman and hearing if she's speaking to you in a respectful manner. No, they're just so caught up in, oh, she's thinking I'm cute. And again, women will feel you out to see if you're as related to how you're going to react to them. And if you sit there and you're not really listening to how she's saying things, you won't know that you're basically just somebody she's just having a little fun with and trying to just get some jollies from giving you some attention. So that's the first mistake that Darius Jackson made when he got involved with Keke Palmer. He did not listen to hear if this woman was speaking to him in a respectful manner, and he wasn't really paying attention to this woman's body language. He wasn't really reading her body language to see if she was really interested in him, because what he didn't understand that I understood at 14 years old is that sometimes girls will talk to you and they will just be trying to feel you out, and if you're cute, they'll go out here and have a little fun with you, and in some cases they may even drop the skid mark thong and allow you to put the carbon rod in the atomic waste reactor. And they'll do all of this and you'll think that you're in the middle of a relationship, but in most cases she's not even taking anything serious at all. And when I listen to Darius Jackson, it looks like he's more emotionally invested in Keke Palmer than Keke Palmer is invested in him. And he thought that he would be able to go out here and build a relationship with Keke Palmer based on the way she was approaching him. But because he didn't know how to go out here and vet women by, again, looking for respect first, what happened was he got involved with this woman, went out here and had sex with this woman, went out here, thought he was in a relationship because she was pregnant with his child. But this woman basically was showing him no respect from minute one. Because, again, if this woman respected this man, she would be, again, going out here and trying to present herself in a way that would reflect positively on him. Because, again, when women are out here and they see a man they respect, they're going to change everything about themselves to show respect to that man, and they're going to come and carry and conduct themselves in a way that reflects positively on that man, because they know that if they make their man look bad, they look bad as well. But when a woman does not have respect for a man, like Keke Palmer has shown with Darius Jackson, by wearing a revealing bodysuit that shows her butt cheeks, she's showing that she does not see herself reflected in Darius Jackson, to the point where she will look to submit to his leadership and authority. No, she basically sees Darius Jackson as a guy that she just is involved with here and there just for some fun, but she does not respect him as a man. No, she does not respect him as a man to go out here and carry herself in a way that shows that she wants to be his wife or submit to him in a way that shows that she's going to reflect positively on him. In Keke Palmer's eyes, she's still single, and because she's still single in her own eyes, as she's dating Darius Jackson, she's still thinking of herself as still being on the market, and she's still thinking that, oh, I'm going to go out here and try to find myself a better deal, even though I'm a baby mama and I have kids with this dude. I'm still thinking about going out here and getting a better deal by going on to this Usher concert and hoping a player like Usher will go out here and see me with my butt cheeks out and want to go out here and put a move on me. And again, this is basic disrespect directed at Darius Jackson. And sadly, Darius Jackson, because he didn't have the training as related to being a man, didn't really read Keke Palmer's behavior, and because he could not read Keke Palmer's behavior the way I learned how to do when I was 14 years old, what happened was he just got involved with a woman who basically embarrassed and disrespected him on a stage. And what's really sad about this whole situation is that Darius Jackson went out here to social media to vent his frustrations instead of going and checking his woman face to face. Because a man, when he's out here, he doesn't take to social media. That's what a beta male does. No, a man is going to go out here and let his woman know that she's out of line and let her know up front, this is not how you go out here and represent when you're out here on your own. Because when you're out here, you are representing me. And if you go out here exposing yourself like this, it's showing me that you don't have any respect for me as a man. Because if I'm your boyfriend and I'm out here and you're out here on your own, you are not just representing yourself, you are representing me. And when you go out here and are exposing yourself like this is disrespectful to me. And that's the type of discussion a man has with a woman if he has to run in this situation. But usually most men who are good critical thinkers, they can go out here and again read a woman like a Keke Palmer, and they can read that woman before they go out here and even consider to even ask her out. Because a lot of times a lot of these girls will step to you and approach you, and that's where you need to again go out here and do your due diligence. And that was something I was used to doing back when I was in Park West, and even when I was in Taft High School, and even in college. I would go out here, and if girls would step to me, I would read those women, and again, read their behavior, read their facial expressions, read their body language. And if I see disrespect directed at me, that's when I choose to disengage, because I'm seeing that if this is how it's going to start, then it's going to get worse from here. But sadly, a lot of guys, again, they get caught up in the attention they're receiving, that they're not really listening to how she's speaking to you, watching how she behaves towards you, watching how she engages you, because how she engages you on the first encounter is how you're going to be treated it all throughout the relationship. That's something many guys really don't get about women out here. They really don't get that, hey, how she's talking to you when you first meet her is how you're going to get treated all throughout the relationship. And they're not getting this because, again, many guys, they don't really have fathers or other men to sit down and talk to them like I had, or to sit there and just be observant, because that was one of the things that I learned how to do early on. Because if I just hear you talking down to me, if I hear you making jokes and being disrespectful, again, these are red flags to me. And I know that if I'm seeing red flags, I can't go on any further. Yeah, I'll be polite and friendly to you, but I'm not going to go on any further because I've already read the way you've approached me and the way you came at me. And this, again, is a life skill that Darius Dalton didn't have. And sadly, because he got out here and didn't know how to have a relationship, he is now stuck in a toxic situation with a baby mama. And the sad part is he thought he could turn a baby mama into a wife, but you cannot turn a woman who has aspirations to be a baby mama into a wife. No, a woman will show you if she's wife material from the first 5 seconds of looking at you, 1, and 2, from the first phrase that she uses when she engages you. When a woman engages you, she will show you whether she's a wife material or a woman who is on the road to being a baby mama. And again, she will show this to you, and you need to learn how to pick up on the verbal and nonverbal cues that will let you know whether or not to engage this woman. And again, sadly, Darius Jackson now is learning, oh, this woman he got with was a lemon, but had he did his due diligence again, he would have found out that Keke Palmer isn't wife material, and that should have been a red flag for him because he's sitting on this show by Issa Rae called Insecure, and this woman is on the show Insecure, and that should tell you this is not a woman you want to get involved with. But sadly, because again, this guy was green, he didn't really see the bigger picture as related to women. Sadly, because Darius Jackson, again, was extremely green, he got involved with the wrong woman, and now he's going, after going to social media, he's being attacked on social media. And again, he's being attacked on social media because he doesn't really know how to move as related to women. Now, a lot of these feminists out here are looking to enable Keke Palmer by making excuses for her. A lot of these feminists want to say, oh, he shouldn't be criticizing Keke Palmer, but any good man of character, yeah, he's going to go out here and check his woman, and he's going to check his woman because how she behaves reflects on him, because if she's out here behaving ratchet, what's that showing is that he's a weak man who's not leading in his relationship. He's a weak man who is not setting order as related to his family. He's a weak man who basically is somebody nobody needs to respect, because how your woman treats you shows other people how they should treat you. How your woman acts around you shows you how other people should treat you. And how your woman acts towards you shows how people should approach you. And if your woman is acting disrespectful the way Keke Palmer was acting disrespectful, what's that showing is that people don't need to have respect for you. And again, any man out here understands this, and this is why he is very selective about the women he engages with, and he learns to be very selective about who he engages with ever since he's starting to talk to women when he's about 12 to 14 years old. He understands this is the time to have your standards. This is the time to set your boundaries. This is the time to create your values. This is where you slay your foundation. This is what I had to do when I was 14 years old. I understood that if I see certain behaviors early on, this is where I draw the line. I don't go any further creating covert contracts like, oh, if she gets involved with me, she's going to change. No, it's not going to get better with this kind of woman. It's only going to get worse. And that's what's happening right now to Darius Jackson. He's finding out how much worse it's gotten because now that Keke Palmer has his child, this is why she's showing her booty to the world and showing her ass to everyone. She's basically, again, thinking that she's got it made, that she can go out here and flagrantly disrespect this man. But this man, again, Darius Jackson, he could have avoided this situation if he understood how to take his respect as a man. Because men who respect themselves, again, know when to draw the line. They know that, okay, I see this woman and she's behaving a certain way when she's not with me. And if she's going to behave this way when she's not with me, then she's going to behave even worse when she's with me. And I cannot allow that to happen, and I'm not going to allow that to happen by just not getting involved with her. If I already see that she likes acts a certain way and is behaving a certain way, that's when you put a period at the end of things. You don't sit there and continue to hope that things get better. This is a mistake that many guys from female-headed households go out here and do. They go out here thinking, oh, I can go out here and things are going to change. No, they're not going to change, because if a woman is sitting up here like Keke Palmer saying, oh, I can go out here and date other guys, and I don't really see this relationship as serious, before she's getting involved with you, that's when you need to say, okay, since she's not serious, I'm not going to even seriously consider her, and I'm just going to put a period at the end of things and keep it moving. Now, when I look at Darius Jackson and I look at all the attacks he's getting on social media, I have to say that these women are out of line, and these women basically are going to lead to Keke Palmer winding up becoming one of the 70% of black women who are single, because, again, she's out here disrespecting her man, and the whole thing is you don't disrespect your man. No, you go out here and you behave in a way that reflects on him positively. And again, you have to set these boundaries early on. You have to establish these standards early on. You can't come in at the last minute like Darius Jackson has done and try to establish those values after this woman has had your baby out of wedlock. No, you find out about her before you even get involved with her, and you find out everything you need to know. I mean, you find out everything about her values and character, and this is something you got to find out before you even consider even going out on the first date. Again, this is all part of due diligence on you as a man, and again, you have to be reading women, and this is something I see with a lot of dudes these days. Don't know how to read women, don't know how to vet women, and then they wind up in situations like this where they're disrespected. And as they wind up in situations like this where they're disrespected, they want to go out here and complain on social media instead of taking their respect as a man. And again, you take your respect by understanding, I'm not going to give this kind of woman time, because if I give her this time, it's basically showing that I don't value myself. So when I look at this situation, everybody gets upset over Keke Palmer wearing this outfit, but I look at that again as just her being her. And again, if you don't want this type of woman, you got to understand that you have to establish your standards as a man, and you have to establish your standards as a man from minute one. Now, if you want to learn how to avoid female predators like a Keke Palmer, you can pick up my book, Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also pick up Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance at other online booksellers in digital format like Smashwords, the iBookstore, and Google Play. And you can also find it in paperback at other online booksellers like Walmart and Target. And if you want to see me make more videos like this, You can send a donation to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, All About Nikki, a fabulous first season. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air meets Clueless in this absolutely fabulous African-American 1990s teen sitcom. Get all 13 episodes of All About Nikki, the fabulous first season, in paperback and e-readers today. Now available in paperback. From the author of the critically acclaimed book, The Man Crisis, comes The Woman Crisis. Learn why so many women have become lost in their quest to have it all in The Woman Crisis. Get your copy of The Woman Crisis in paperback at Amazon.com and online booksellers today. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.